Hello and welcome to Draw and Recap, and we are talking about JoJo Part 6, Stone Ocean, from episode 1 to episode 4. The first episode started off with a banger of an opening. I absolutely loved it because it was... I love the fact how people, the animators at David Production decided to put all their effort into creating this one opening that was a masterpiece which had all the elements of the previous openings, like the CG from third part, the 90s vibe, the camera movement, all the colors and everything. It had it all. The opening had a lot of reference to previous parts as well, which we probably missed, but there's actually a video called I watched the opening at 0.25 speed, so you guys should definitely watch it. He actually went balls deep into the entire opening, one part by one, and went through all the references. So yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. I'll link it down in the description. Moving on with the first episode, we get introduced to Jolene, who is the JoJo of this part, and she is in fact a very cultured woman who got caught in the middle of some very cultured activity, that inside a prison cell. So when asked how did that happen, dude? You are inside a prison cell, like how did it happen? And this was her response.
I
don't even know if that's PG.
In the episode, we get an entire backstory of how she ended up in the prison and how her lawyer wronged her just to make some more money, and how she got served for 15 years in prison, in maximum security prison in Florida. In the first episode, we also see Jolene receiving a pendant from her father which had the arrow, which also was the reason how she ended up getting her powers. We also get introduced to our first Joe Bro, I guess, of this season, Costello, Orms Costello, and she was also in the prison and she made friends with Jolene in the first episode itself. We see Jolene saving her while she was taken into the prison, and yeah, that was quite a moment right there. And in the first episode itself, Jolene ends up killing her lawyer who wronged her. So that's how the first episode ends. Episode 2 starts off with Jolene in the prison. We meet her roommate and her name is Gwes. Gwes is a piece of shit. She also has a stand ability, and for some reason she has a bird inside her pocket which is decapitated, and her head comes off and a hand comes out of it, which is absolutely absurd. But since it is JoJo, we assume it's normal and just move on, I guess. In the second episode itself, we see the first stand battle of Stone Ocean between Jolene and Gwes, and it was also the episode where we also get to witness Jolene's stand power coming to life and seeing Stone Ocean for the first time. Stone free for the first time, and it was quite a battle, very interesting, and ends up Jolene winning the whole fight and taking control of the room she was in. And we move on to the third episode. In episode 3, Jolene meets with this kid in the prison who wants her not to meet a visitor who is coming to meet her. And again, let's just ignore the fact that there's a kid roaming around in the prison and no one has any clue who he is or where he came from. Right after that, we move on to the next scene of this gentleman taking a shower in the male prison who is packing a whole lot of cheesecake.
What?
Later we learn that this gentleman, who goes by the name John Gali A, was actually an ex-militant who was hired to kill Jolene and Jotaro, who were in the prison at the time. Oh wait, I forgot to mention, it was Jotaro the Big Daddy who came to visit her and explained all of it to Jolene inside the meeting room. And while they are busy talking with each other, they get shots fired at them from outside of the prison, probably by Mr. John Gali A, and yeah, that's where the third episode ends. Episode 4 is the one where we get the first proper stand battle of Stone Ocean in a proper JoJo-esque manner, full of strategies, full of tactics, and full of explaining to the audience what the fuck just happened. The fight was really good, we enjoyed the battle. Jolene actually defeated Jongali A and saved the day. But then when you think it's done, you realize it's JoJo, so it's not done yet. and then you realize that it was all a dream.
It was all a dream. I used to read.
No, it was actually a dream. They were actually sleeping and dreaming about the entire fight sequence. They had never gotten out of the room. They had never saved the day. Nobody got shot. They were actually sleeping and dreaming all that shit. And thanks to the kid for giving Jolene a piece of bone, and who knows where he got that. Thanks to that, Jolene was able to wake up from her dream because of a cut she got on her finger, and she tried really hard to wake Jotaro up, but she couldn't because of John Gali's stand ability. John Gali's true ability wasn't really to monitor people remotely and snipe at them, but instead it was to put them into sleep, and while they dream away, his stand would melt the fuck out of them. Anyway, after waking up, Jolene tries to help Jotaro wake up as well, but unfortunately she couldn't, and that's where the episode ends. I was actually going to say we were left hanging, but thanks to Netflix, they already rolled out first 12 episodes, so you guys probably watched what happens next. So yeah, I repeat, do not spoil it in the comment section below. You have anything else to comment, please do that. Let me know what you guys think of the first 4 episodes. Let me know what you guys think of the video. Hopefully the drawing is done by now, and you guys can watch the reveal. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed.